Hi, my lovely air signs. Welcome to Divinity Guidance. I'm Goddess Jay, looking forward to sharing my positive vibes with you today as we dive into the esoteric world of divination. All I ask is for you to generate yourself some positive karma, my air signs, by hitting that like button and subscribing below. Also, comment on these videos so I can connect with your energy, so I can pull it for future readings, as these are readings for the collective. So take or leave what does or doesn't resonate. Cross watchers, put yourself where you belong. If you wish to book a personal reading with me, my information is below. So my dear air signs, this is for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini for the month of August. What I'm going to do is do a reading for the collective of air signs, and then I will pull some individual cards throughout. So starting off your reading, dear air signs, is Seven of Swords. So definitely a lot of haters in your midst. You're not surprised by this. I mean, I have Aquarius Sun in Libra rising. So every time it seems like you get close to your goal, there's always somebody that has to come in and just throw it all off. It's like people can't see you happy for some reason. They just don't want to. Just your happiness and your success just does something to them. So this is representing you, and at this time, with us having to keep our vibes very positive, just make sure that you're not letting these people drag you down to their level, so that you're not manifesting the goals and opportunities that you've been working towards. A lot of air signs have been setting really good intentions and doing really good things, and I just don't want to see you get so close to the finish line, air signs, and lose it all because you dropped down and met the devil at his own game. And when I say that, I mean it as a figurative speech. So take or leave what resonates. And in your challenge position, air signs, I have the Five of Cups. And this definitely gives me, even though it is a card for water with it representing cups, it definitely gives me air signs as it's grief. It's all being in your own head. And air signs, we beat ourselves up with thoughts so often. This is how people use these against us. And you learn this as you mature. However, a lot of people view you as very gullible, very manipulated. And it just looks like somebody has definitely been playing with your heart at this time. Kind of like, this seems to be like 5 or more people to me. It kind of seems like somebody is giving you affection and then taking it back and seeing how you react. So don't let them play on your emotions like this. This is a very dark kind of energy. And just also know that energy will attach itself to whoever is low vibing in your midst. So these aren't necessarily the people, it's the energy and vibration that they're at, making them very gullible and susceptible to a spiritual attack and being used. In your past position, air signs, I have you walking away from whatever it is. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be family. Whatever it is, you're walking away and you're not giving a care in the world. And this is definitely air energy. We rule thoughts and we rule communication. So when we know we've said everything that we can to you, we've tried to bring the peace, we've thought it all out from every aspect, and we realize that you're just not healthy, you know, you just walk away and people wonder, how did you just up and leave? If you were so loving and so caring before, how could you just walk out like that? It must have all been an act. And that's the thing, it wasn't an act. You did what was best for you, and people are going to try to play on your emotions, and they're going to need you to reintroduce yourself. I had this in the future position for fire signs as well. So air signs, you could definitely be interacting with fire signs, which is your compatible element. Fire and air are both masculine. So Empress energy in your future. This could be somebody that is mother material, fertile. This could be somebody that has an influx of thoughts and just creativity, and just everything that you touch grows. So Definitely also I'm getting that you're connecting with Mother Nature at this time, with Mother Earth, and you're just feeling very at peace and like your mind isn't racing when you're outside and in the fresh air. And air is your element, so definitely get around that fresh air. Breathe in, practice breathing techniques, holding your breath and releasing. All of these will definitely help you get rid of those influx of unwanted, unneeded thoughts that are triggering you at this time and cause you to start planting some beautiful, fertile seeds for a more positive change in your future. And with fire signs, I also got the Emperor card. And so Emperor and Empress in the same reading is a divine match. Again, this could be soulmate connection. Soulmate doesn't always have to be a lover. It could be a friendship. It could be a work relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be a family member. It could be, you know, you and a best friend, you know. So and this also gives me twin flame connection energies, which is typically a hot and cold kind of energy, which is definitely representative of fire and earth and air signs. Apologies. So definitely you could be meeting your divine counterpart at this time. So make sure that you're at a state where you're emotionally mature enough to accept this kind of love, as sometimes finding our divine counterpart isn't like the movies. It's not like the books. It's hard work. It's internal work. And not everybody is ready to do shadow work. So if you're ready to dive into the depths of yourself, you're definitely going to be finding a counterpart soon here, air signs. Now, I want you to think of a yes or no question, air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. No is your answer. And where should we go for a dinner and a date? You have this loving connection coming in. How can you do it right? What movie should you watch? And what meal should you get? A little fun exercise. I had Chinese food, yes, and a horror movie. I dislike horror movies so much. So I guess there are some cool movies out there, like cartoons, you know, like Coraline and all that stuff. So definitely Chinese and a horror movie is on your date night idea this week, my air signs. In your subconscious position, it kind of feels like you already know who this divine counterpart is. It's King of Wands energy. This is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and confirmation, as I pulled the same kind of cards in their reading as well. So definitely check out that video if you haven't already. But we have the King of Wands energy. And this is somebody that comes in. They're very loving, very kind. They're bold. They're charming. They're courageous. They talk the talk. And air signs, we love a good conversation. So definitely fiery kind of energy. Just be prepared to be taken aback, because fire energies can come on pretty strong, and air signs, we tend to be a little bit aloof when it comes to a romantic front. So this is somebody that's going to want to lead the charge. So if that's what you like, go ahead. And not to mention that I just had the Empress and the Emperor come out for you, which is a divine match, but confirmation with the King of Wands and Queen of Wands, another divine match. So your advice is to tap into your Queen of Wands energy. Be a little bit more confident with yourself. You looking good, air signs. I mean, how aren't you a catch? You got the witty personality. You got the mind. You can have conversation for hours, and who doesn't love that, you know? So just be a little bit more confident with yourself. Maybe tap into that energy of the Leo and just flaunt your abilities a little bit. I know that air signs, we can be a little bit shy. So definitely coming out, being a little bit more courageous and a little bit more bold and confident in what you have to offer, as it looks like somebody finds you mighty fine right now. Your external factors, I have the Sun. So this is the vibe of material happiness, of having everything that you need. Just realizing that you might not have all the wants in your life, but you do have the needs. And so counting your blessings, being very grateful for what you have in your life at this time, and also just getting out there in nature. Like I said earlier, you need to be out there in the air and sunshine at this time. So definitely connecting with Mother Nature at this moment. It will help you get your thoughts in order. And the Sun is the most beautiful card of all 78 tarot cards, and it just makes everything around in the entire reading more beautiful. And this is in your external factors, so it says whatever it is, just be you. Make sure that you're coming from an authentic and an honest standpoint. As we got you back, we'll make sure it works out. You make the decision, air signs. In your hopes and fears, I have the card for Aquarius, the star card. And so it kind of feels like you're hoping and fearful that you might gain some knowledge that is going to give you a new viewpoint on your situation. You could be having some miracles come true, and sometimes you're just not used to good things happening to yourself. Remember, this is for the collective. And so it's being accepting that wishes do come true, not being such a pessimist when it comes to, okay, this is happening, but what now? So just make sure that you're keeping your mind positive. Understand that you've reaped those good seeds and you're now sowing good rewards. So accept it full on. Also connect. Share your knowledge with other people, as it looks like you could be coming into knowledge at this time that could really help the masses. It is the age of Aquarius for the next 2,000 years. So just make sure that you're not being adverse to change, and also you're sharing wisdom, not being a hoarder of knowledge. External factors is you could have some temptation coming into your life. Air signs, the devil card. This could be a Capricorn also. But devil energy, just being very tempted by the dark side at this time. So make sure that you are definitely getting out and about and deciphering what your true wants and needs are at this time, what you truly want, where you truly want to go, what trajectory you want to be on, as you could be lured into the dark side if you're not careful with making up your mind at this time. You could be susceptible to manipulation from other people. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and comment so I connect with your energy. I'm going to pull some individual cards for Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Aquarius, you're definitely going through a rebirth at this time. I have the Death card coming up for you, as well as the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So you're going through a death or a rebirth part of you, and this isn't always bad. Just note that sometimes it takes getting rid of some toxic vibes in your life so you can welcome and open up those energy sources to receive good things. So you're just cleaning house at this time, doing a little bit of spring cleaning within your psyche. Letting go of vibrations that no longer benefit you, vibrations that make you feel worse by being around their energy. You might love them, but if they're bringing you down, that's not a good energy to surround yourself with. An Ace of Pentacles means instead of worrying about these broken situations with this Death card and this rebirth, you're going to throw yourself into work. You're really going to cultivate some financial future for yourself, as you might have been over-giving to other people in the past and helping them further their dreams. But where did you get in it, Aquarius? Queen of Pentacles, you're about to show people what happens when you water your own garden. You know, you've overextended yourself, you've given yourself to so many other people, been a good friend, you know, and a lot of these people just, they never have one good thing to say. They've seen other people slandering your name, but did they ever speak up and say, that's not my experience with Aquarius? And now you're like, you know what? I don't need your help growing my own garden. I'll grow my own garden. And I'm going to show you that all of that energy I gave to you can make a lot of potential happen for me too. So definitely taking your energy back and your power back this month, Aquarius. My sweet Libras. What energy and messages do we have for my sweet Libras? Cards are flying. All right. I have the Six of Wands. So Libra, you're going to be thrust into the center of attention this month. And it's going to take you a little bit off guard, as you might not have been doing a lot of the things you've been doing for clout. However, it looks like clout's coming around to you, Libra, and this is just the scales of justice being balanced out in your favor. You're tapping into the King of Wands energy. Like I said earlier, you just feeling yourself right now. You're like, you know what? I'm a beautiful person. I've got a beautiful heart. I want good things in this world. I bring peace, harmony, and justice around. So air signs, it seems to be a pattern that we're pouring back into ourselves this month, and this is definitely needed as your energy is extended outwards. Being a male sign, fire and earth fire and air signs are masculine, which means that you are a yang energy. You give, and water and earth signs receive. So you're just learning to give to yourself a little bit more and tapping into that secret power source of yours. And what this is going to do, I'm not sure if you're going on dates this month, Libra, but you're getting over a heartbreak. I love to see Three of Swords in reverse, because you're letting go of the pain. You've learned your lessons. These are toxic receipts that you don't need to have in your inventory. You are cleaning house. You're getting rid of the heartbreak, and you're realizing, you know what? I'm just going to have to settle with being the one that got away. Beautiful energy. What messages do we have for Gemini? Remember, Chinese in a horror movie, and your yes, no question was a no. Libra energy. Libra. I'm sorry, Gemini energy. Wow. So I have the Seven of Pentacles, which means, Gemini, you are getting into that work this month. You feel like you're on the verge of a breakthrough at this time. You feel like if you just put in a little bit of extra work, you're going to get to the other side of that door. And I have that confirmed by Justice, your sister sign, Libra. So it kind of seems like whatever work you're putting in at this time, Gemini, is going to come back at you, dependent on the energy that you're putting into it. So make sure that you're keeping your energy very clean and high vibing at this time, as Justice wants to pay you some karma, and that could be good as well. So definitely start building those plans, creating a future for yourself in the next coming months. And I feel like you're going to do this by getting away from other people, Gemini. You need to slow down your mind at this time. You need to get outside, like I stated, and be in the fresh air. Get those downloads. You know, ground yourself at this time, as that's where you're going to find the breakthrough that's going to cultivate those financial successes for yourself. Aquarius, what message do we have for you? What messages do we have for my water bearers? Fixed air. Let your freak flag fly. Shakalaka. I got this for you last week, Aquarius. I'm sorry, but people are loving your weird vibe right now. You know, in high school and middle school, you might have never been the cool kid. You know, you just did your own thing, you know, and it just seems like people are loving you for it. You're just being authentic. You're being your real self, and people are just like, I love that crazy person. Heck yeah, you do. All right, Libra. What messages do we have for my sweet scales of justice, my fair signs, the peacekeepers of the zodiac, Libra? Flying out again? Make me one with everything. He was frank with me. So definitely go out for a dinner date. Go and meet with somebody that you love and just chat over dinner, as it feels like you are going to get some good downloads from this. Somebody's going to be very blunt, very honest, give you the feedback that you need, Libra. Say it how it is. And make me one with everything, just realizing that you are connected. We are all connected. We're all one. When we look at other people, we should be able to see ourselves in them. You know, we should be able to say, you know what, I want that person's success, you know, because when they succeed, we all succeed. When we're all on a good vibration, it doesn't take away from anybody else to cheer other people on. You're just wanting to build everybody up. You're wanting to bring that kind of scales of justice into their life and just help people love each other, be a little bit more honest and loving. Gemini, what message do I have for you, my sweet Geminis? Your minds go a million miles an hour. You are thinking through every possibility. The twins, you have a dual personality, and people love you for it. You are never boring. Just the ideas you come up with, the communication, the conversations, it's just enrapturing, Gemini. So what messages do we have for you? and you will champion your truth like a mofo and rest on the 7th day. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. So definitely what I had stated earlier was somebody a little bit fearful of some knowledge that they're coming into. You're fearful that this is really just going to set you ablaze, Gemini. It's just going to have you all up in your thoughts. And it says that you're going to get through this. I mean, it might be a rough week, but you're going to take a rest and you're going to come back and nobody's going to know that they ever did anything to you. They're not going to be able to get one over on you because you're going to heal. You're going to learn from that experience. And that's what Gemini does, is you don't understand. You can't come at the air signs like this, my dear cross watchers, as we learn. We rule the mind. You're playing mind games with the rulers of the mind. And if you're trying to keep secrets from an air sign, it's going to come out one way or the other eventually. So just don't make us distrust you, you know, as we don't forget easily. Gemini, you're going to find out truth, but this is going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel like finally I have the answers I need to move forward in the right way. So Gemini, just be patient when this ball drops. All right, Aquarius, golden ticket. Somebody views you as the golden ticket. I mean, Aquarius, we're in the age of Aquarius. You know, I'm not trying to be so haughty, but you know what? I'm tapping into my sister sign of Leo. I'm going to take advantage of my perks too, you know? And Aquarius, you are the golden ticket. I mean, you got conversation, you got charisma, you are intelligent, you're leading the masses right now. We're all heading towards a humanitarian approach, and you are just the peace hippie of this time, just trying to get everybody to come together, and people just view you as you can't be stopped at this time, even if they wanted to. Libra, I have a blank card, which I'm shocked I have a blank card in this because I didn't think I did. And this person didn't know what you're capable of. You just have, there's nothing to say. They're trying to keep things hidden from you at this time, Libra. That's the intention that I'm getting from this. Somebody didn't know what you're capable of. Somebody didn't know your purpose. They lied on you, made you out to be an unfair person, and they didn't realize that you rule fairness. You are equality walking. And so definitely crossing the wrong energy at this time. Gemini, your vibe is hypnotizing. Ain't that the truth? I love my Geminis. You guys just, you have a conversation for hours. As an Aquarius, I'm so intrigued by your minds. And this is saying people are hypnotized by your vibe. They just love it. They can't get enough of it. So whatever you're doing, Geminis, keep it up. I'm going to pull some closing cards for us. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. I'm giving you my energy, and it's only fair to return it, right? Build that good karma, friends. I'm shuffling these even though I already shuffled all my decks 11 times before I started this reading, as that's my meditation process. Aquarius. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So just like I was saying, keep your vibes very positive at this time, air signs, as you're manifesting. Everybody is manifesting. It is Lionsgate right now. It is a very pivotal time, and we're about to go into the full moon in Aquarius, the last supermoon of the year. So whatever your energy is directed towards at this time, that's what you will manifest more of. So keep your vibration very positive and very high vibing at this time, Aquarius. And also know that you're a leader. I know that sometimes we feel like Leos can take the charge, you know, do their own thing and fix whatever situations, you know. But Aquarius, you're needed too. You know, like people need your grounding energy. I mean, kind of funny to say as a air sign, but you are the water bearer too, you know, and you're pouring knowledge out to other people in this time and age. And so it just kind of says whatever you dream will come true. Your heart's in the right place. And when your heart's in the right place and you're high vibing, you manifest naturally. Libra, I want to pull your card, sweet Libra. I honor how I want to feel. Yes, You're not going to honor what everybody else wants you to honor, Libra. You're not going to do what everybody else wants you to do. You're going to do you. You're going to do what's right for you. You're going to lead with self-love also, as you need to balance out your own scales as well. You can't just keep giving to other people trying to balance out theirs, because you're going to find out that you're always running in a deficiency. Last card, Gemini. How I want to feel also. Libra, this is also just you being honest with yourself. You don't always have to be at peace either. You know, sometimes we have to address those dark emotions within ourselves. We have to do that shadow work, you know, and if that makes you feel bad, let yourself feel bad. Let yourself work through those emotions, as that's how you're going to find enlightenment. Gemini, my fearless freedom lights up the world. Absolutely. You are just so on fire right now. Everybody wishes that they could be tapping into your energy at this time, Gemini. So just understand that, just be yourself. Don't shy away. Don't hide from other people. Now is not the time for you to be hiding, Gemini. You need to be out there. You need to be warming up the world with your positive, warm, loving vibes. So go out there and be a care bearer like you are. All right, my air signs. I appreciate you stopping by. Hit that like button, subscribe, share these videos with your friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye.